welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Eiyuden Chronicle Rising. As I said last time, after we read the impressive diary of Daxa, Isha's father, we've learned so much more about surrounding areas involving this game, about a little bit about what the plot is going to be in 100 Heroes. So if you're interested, don't forget to watch the previous episode to read up on that, and if you only want to see the diary part, don't forget we always have timestamps on our videos. But for now, we want to continue on, and like I said, we always check with every proceeding part in the game if there are new side quests. That way we don't have like very big piles of side quests to go, just little bits every single time we upgrade the chapter. So let's check the bulletin board. And there is nothing much to see, because you can already imagine I checked before I pressed the live button. So we can go directly to Shiva and see if there's actually a man here inside the Clocktower. And of course if he's allowing us to use it. But if he isn't, can he actually stop us? That's actually the question, right? Shiva, like a word. Quite urgent. Can it wait? It cannot. We found the mayor's diary in the Barrows. I think you should give it a quick look. Daxa, how could you be so stupid as to let the Empire make such fools of us? Shiva, please tell me everything you know about the Barrows' blessing. Forget about that, you hear? There's nothing anyone can do about it now anyway. Shiva, please tell me. You'll wish you hadn't. In this town, every few decades, a child is born with a raw lens inside their bodies. These children all have azure hair, and they all born with a natural ability for magic. So that's why Isha can use magic. Aye, you got a raw lens, alright, inside of you. I knew it. These azure-haired children are often skilled mages, but they don't get to enjoy it for long. The lens fills them with power and corrupts their bodies. They don't live to see adulthood. No. Why? Why? Why Isha? Why only Isha? I'd wager it's because she's gifted, knowledgeable, but I don't know. Damn it. As far back as I can remember, the townfolk have called this the Barrows' blessing. Of course, the youngsters don't know of it. Only Daxa and the other elders know anything about it. Oh, shut up. You're wrong. You must be wrong. This is not a blessing. It's a curse. If you want me to take these lonely suffering children, look them in the eye and tell them they're cursed? Oh sure, that would help. I didn't... No, the ancestors couldn't end it, nor could I, nor could Daxa. And have you tried everything? You've tried absolutely everything to break this curse, have you? If Daxa had any other options, he'd never have made a deal with the Galdanians, would he? I see. So that's why Father ignored your protest and proceeded with the expedition. And you tried to keep me from the Barrows because you knew I had, well, not long to live. I just wanted you to live your life in peace. That's all. Can you ever forgive me, Isha? Isha, look at me. Don't listen to another word of this. Thank you, Shiva. It would appear I have misjudged you. Look at me. You have every right to live. Anything you're born with belongs to you. Don't let some old curse make choices about who you are. What gives this sorcerer and his magic the right? Just wait till I get my hands on him. The sorcerer. Magic. Wait. The sigil. Look, the sigil the mayor drew in his diary is the same as the sigil I saw in that lab down in the Barrows. The monster in the hologram got trapped in the sigil. Then the sorcerer pulled the royal lens from its body. And what? You don't think it's odd? That sorcerer was supposed to be sealed away hundreds of years ago. But still, every few decades, right in this town, a child is born with the blessing. Even though the sorcerer's been locked away for much longer than that. You mean... Daxa said something similar a long time ago. He didn't think the numbers worked. Exactly! Isha, Shiva, there's no sorcerer down there, just a spell that's casting itself over and over. In the vision, the old Nevaehs who fought the sorcerer wasn't alone. The sorcerer performed the transmutation spell on all of them and grew royal lenses in each of their bodies. He said as much, didn't he? Oh, the grade of lens is determined by the amount of magical power within the subject. Exactly! Something with a lot of magical power could grow a high-grade lens if the transmutation spell was given enough time. But monsters like that don't come along every day. So instead of one big guinea pig, he tried it with many, many small ones. Exactly, Guru, exactly! He sacrificed the old Nevaehs to try and mass-produce royal lenses. What a villain! Old Nevaehs must have been better with magic than townsfolk around here today. That's why he was able to get several lenses at once from them. And those people, some realized what he had done and sought revenge. His own creation turned against him. But the spell wasn't set up so that it would work even when the sorcerer himself wasn't there. It kept going by the sigil in this drawing, and that humongous lens we saw. So that is why I was born this way. It makes sense, doesn't it? That's the reason for Isha's lens, the sigil under the town. So it stands to reason, if we head to the ruins under the plaza and smash up that sigil, Isha's blessing might just break too. Not might. It will. It definitely will. Isha and I didn't go off on the right foot, but she is my friend. No. My treasured friend. We have to try and save her. CJ. Nothing more is there. Let's get down to them Barrows and bust it up. Guru. Grams, this Clocktower used to be a menhir, didn't it? It did? Wait, I do remember the elder mentioning something about that when I was little. The Clocktower was built from a massive stone that had fallen in the plaza. I knew it. Wasn't there an indent that a rune lens could fit in somewhere? That's the only way to power the menhir. You're right. I saw it myself. The stone inside the tower had a ridge, just the right size for a lens to slip into. Where? It's a hollow at the bottom, where the drifting weight descends the ring to the bell. There's no way to get you in there, though. Why not? The gear that connects the drift weight to the transmission mechanism is broken. No matter how many times I wind the drum, neither the weight nor the hands will move an inch. If we can't get that weight to move, we can't reach the hollow. I'm lost. We need to rebuild the gear to get the clock tower to work. Until it works, we can't reach them in here. Is that right? Yes. Then why didn't you say so then? Alright, let's get a new gear made. Easier said than done. It's a big one, and has to work with the other gears and pinions too. It's got to be exactly the same as the original. There's no one around here who could make it. Where can we find someone who can, then? In the capital. That's quite a trek. Or Galdea. The Empire? The Galdean Empire has a thriving mechanical industry. Surely one of their mechanists can make it? Forget it. There's even further away, capital it is. Why can't the smithy just take care of it? Tatara is good, you know. I wouldn't know about that. Well, let's go ask him. Well, that was some amazing bits of story. So much power and energy from CJ trying to save her friend. Yeah, we cannot deny that. Nope, still no new quest. Great. Then we can go directly to Tatara. Oh, this is such an important series of events. Tatara, we've got an order for you. What's the matter? You didn't ship something again, did you? Thankfully, no. I do have something I really need your help with, though. Probably quicker if we just show you. Do you mind coming with us to the Clocktower for a bit? Mysterious. Well, I can't say no to you guys, can I? Head to the plaza and I'll follow you over in a few. You have my thanks, Tatara. Alright, let's go. Ta-da! Even Shiva's here? What's this about? I've got something to show you, but it's in the Clocktower, so come along. Watch your step now. So, this is what the inside looks like. Oi, gotta move on, will ya? This machine room is the beating heart of the Clocktower. Here you'll find the gears that keep everything moving. Tatara, we need you to build us a gear that will fit into this mechanism. Huh? You want me to make you a gear? Oh please, Tatara, we really need it. But this type of work doesn't typically fall under the category of a blacksmithing. It doesn't? Making weapons and equipment is based on forging. Basically bashing metal with a hammer. This kind of intricate, finely detailed metal is made through casting, pouring molten metal into a mold. I'm afraid I've never done any casting before. Oh. Come on. If you've seen one slab, haven't you seen them all? No? Oh, don't tell me about my trade, bucko. The tools needed couldn't be more different. Which is it? Let me have a look. Interesting. I'm afraid I have absolutely no idea how this works. Looks like a headache to me. Do you still have the broken gear from before? Yeah, just over there. Chipped, but mostly intact. Might be able to make a mold after all. Gonna need a bigger container to melt it down though. But I'll need... yeah. Tatara? We'll take a mold of the broken gear, then melt it down and cast it anew. Might work, might not. Oh, but we need something else. I'm guessing it's not easy to get. Star tears. Star tears? Astra Lacrim. You're right, Guru. That's not easy to get. Of course it's not. What is it anyway? Star tears are what we call shooting stars. Tatara needs the type of steel that's taken from them. It's incredibly rare. What do you need it for anyway? Can't you just use the broken one? Would if I could, but like I said, it's chipped. You could try looking for the chip if you want. Can we just make the gears out of regular iron? It's just that we don't really have a lot of time. I wish I could be more I could do, but all these gears are made of Astra Lacrim. If we just shoved in a gear made of something else, it'll break right away. Let's just go look for that gear fragment, the bit that broke off. I already tore the place asunder looking for it. Assuming it didn't shatter, someone in town must have had it. Who'd make though making a simple gear would be such a pain. There's no steel stronger than Astra Lacrim, but there is for parts. Weapons and armor too. But it chipped when it fell over in the earthquake. Must have been brittle. Poorly cast, probably. You might be right about that. All the other parts are still in one piece. So, it's got a reputation, I see. Understood, Tatara. We'll get you what you need. Just wait for us at your shop. Sure. I'll let my son and his miner pals hold these parts over. You lot, take care now. So, are we gonna look for the star medal? Or are we gonna look for the chip part? I say go look for the metal. It's got to be out there somewhere. Hi, do you know anything about anyone who might have taken anything from around the Clocktower? I'm looking for someone who might have a gear fragment. I reckon Awamuri might know something about that. Awamuri? Who's that? Well, the drunkard who drinks in the plaza, even though a perfectly good tavern got built. Oh, that guy. I don't know why, but I have a feeling Awamuri might be able to help. I'll go ask. Thanks. So the guy we've been seeing laying on the floor in front of the Clocktower and every once in a while in front of the tavern. So the guy we've been seeing all along might have something we need. Interesting. I think now the bigger question is, where is he? They said he always gets drunk at the plaza, so he has to be lying around here somewhere. Nope. He's at the tavern, probably. Have you seen Awamuri around anywhere? I've already checked the plaza. Awamuri. Have you tried his house? I'm sure his wife, Preta, would know where you can find him. Unless she already killed him. Whoa, so he's married? Where's his house then? Well, into the residential district. And thanks a lot. Yeah, Sarita, always helpful whenever she can. You're Preta, right? Is Awamuri home? Oh, of course he's not. Day in, day out, that old lout just drinks himself silly and never comes home. Oh, I'm finished with him. If I ever see him again, I'll strumming up the eaves by his underwear. Whoa, let's take a breath, Petra. No good drunkard, death's too good for him. I kinda need him alive though, well, at least for now. I have something I really need to ask him, so do you have any idea where he might be? I should like to know myself. I'm guessing you've already checked the tavern? Yep, I did, and nope, he's not there. Any other ideas? Maybe he finally sobered up then. In hiding is my guess. He knows what's in store for him when he comes back. He doesn't have the guts to step outside of town either, so he must be around somewhere. Like I said, he's probably hiding. Well, this wasn't as hopeful as I hoped. Okay, thanks. I gotta look for good hiding places. I'm not angry at you. If you find him, just tell him to come home, okay? And if he actually comes home? I'll string him up the eaves by his underwear. Got it. I'll let him know. Well, he's got to face the music sometime. Alright, the first thing that comes to mind for me would be the pasturage or the town outskirts, because it's the furthest away from the town and not a lot of people come there. Let's check those two places first. Then we look on the map where he actually is, because the game usually just tells us. But having an idea ourselves does feel always a lot better than having the game tell us. Alright. Who knows, maybe he just decided to hide into the Runebarrows or something. I think that's second tree, isn't it? Oh, while we're here. Before I get into a fight and realize I haven't done that yet. Let's have a quick sleep at the inn to replenish our luck. Thank you. I think going by the room quarter might be a little bit quicker at getting to the right location. Oop, wrong side. So it was the room quarter after all. Is he in that barrel? Oh, he's behind it. Awamuri, I finally found you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't tell her I'm here. If you don't want me to tell Preta you are here, answer some questions. Sound fair? Anything. Go ahead. Ask me anything. When the clock tower fell after the earthquake, did you see anyone take an iron-looking thing around? This big from the plaza? I don't know about that one. Not me. So you didn't see anyone pick up anything? You know, the last time I woke up in the plaza in the dead of night, I might have seen someone with something shiny. Shiny? Ooh, what did it look like? I was half asleep. Besides, the only light was the moon. I couldn't see them clearly. So you've got to remember something. If you don't, I must just have to pay Preta a visit. Skinny. He was skinny, and he has a feather on his head. A feather? Like on a hat? What else? It might have been a hat. His head was a funny shape though. I don't remember him having a neck. Skinny? No neck? Was he wearing a scarf by any chance? Yeah, it's Squad. It's shiny. The bird likes everything shiny, so Squad definitely has it. Yes, his neck looked fuzzy alright. And I think he had something in his mouth. A pipe perhaps? No, it was sharper than that. And pointed downwards, I think. A beak. Ah, when he took the shiny thing, his eyes got all shiny too. I think I know who it might be. Thanks, Awamuri. Don't tell Preta I'm here, okay? I've got nowhere else to go. She asked me to tell you to go home. But apart from that, I'm staying out of it. She asked you what? She said she won't be so mad, so you should go home. But if I go home, she'll string you up the eaves by your underwear, yeah. I'm not going home for that. Oh well, we could always go to her and just inform her where he's hiding. Can we? Ah, we cannot talk to her. I would have gladly told her about it. Squash! Did you take a shiny thing from the plaza a while ago? Ah, you've done your research, I see. A fragment of Astralacrim splintered off a gear, so I added it to my little collection. I knew it. That's a gear fragment from the clock tower. We can't fix it without that piece. Can we have it? Just as it is. Is that so? Well, very well. Only fair to return it. Thank you. I owe you big. It might not part with it for anyone else, CJ. Apologies for inconveniencing you. And that's basically the result of us helping all the townfolk out. They like us, they want to help us, and that's where we get it without any big trouble. That's what you get for being a CJ. Tatara, I've got what you need. Ah, nice work. I start the casting right away. I'll have to start with the crucible, so come back in 4, maybe 5 days. Got it. Thanks, Tatara. The fact that it was willing to try it out, something he has never done, speak volumes about the willingness of the townspeople to help everyone. Hi Tatara, is the gear ready? Sure is. Not bad for my first time casting, if I do say so myself. You're my hero, Tatara. I can't thank you enough. Oh, stop. Besides, it was pretty fun to try casting. I think I can spend my services thanks to you guys. If you need anything else cast, just let me know. Will do. We got all we need for now, but if anything comes up, we'll swing on by. Ooh. So does it mean not only did we get a gear, but he's level 5 now? Ah, not yet. Alright, let's get back to the plaza. Just a little check. Nope, still no new quests. A fully story-involved episode. It's been a while since we had that with the Eiyuden. Shiva, the gear is ready. Oh, you little star. With this we can finally finish renewing Nevaehs' pride and joy. I was wrong to treat you so poorly, CJ. You're a good person. Here, take a stamp. Ah, the men here. Now we can finally head to the Barrows beneath the town. Took long enough, didn't it? Come on, let's get this show on the road. Isha? My father made a deal with the Empire and put the townsfolk in danger by dragging them into the Barrows. All for my sake. I put the people of this town through so much. Can I ever make it up to them? Isha, listen. Daxa did everything he did to save his little girl. Now that little girl will have to pick up where he left off. Besides, you already have. Who else could have kept this town running like clockwork since Daxa disappeared? I shudder to think what would have become of this place without you. So if the town you're worried about, then go smash that sigil to bits and free yourself from this blasted blessing. Shiva, thank you. In the end, Shiva wasn't all that bad of a guy. He was just very overprotective. Tell Shiva the repairs are complete in the plants. Okay, so this is basically like confirm and go down. Well, might as well. No reason to wait for him. You will not be able to return to town or use signposts from this point on. Proceed? No. Okay, so there are no quests. And we'll not be able to proceed after we go in. I mean, not come back to town for a while. Alright, there's one thing we need to do if we want to do that. That is save the game. Because I don't know if we'll be able to save the game once we're in there. So we just want to make sure. Alright. I think the only thing we can say is bottoms up and let's go down. I'm glad to hear you saying nice things for a change, but do you think you could get this gear in place for us? Right away. Give me a hand, will you? It's huge. I've got it. Right then. Use that pulley to drag the weights up. My arm's already ready to fall off. This one, yeah? Here we go. It's moving. The weight, it's rising. I should hope so. It's working all right. At this rate, the weights will reach the bottom in about 4 days. Sounds about right. If memory serves, we used to wind it up every 4 days or so back in the day. Didn't you say we'd have to ride the weight down to where the lands fit in? I did. Are you telling me this will take 4 days? Don't be silly. There's a maintenance level that will take you right down. Oh, good. What are you waiting for? An invitation? Hop onto the weight and get going. Got it. Just pull this lever and you'll be going straight away. Watch out, CJ. I don't want my friends to get hurt. No worries. It's just a short trip down, isn't it? Ready when you are, Shiva. One at a time? Couldn't they just all stand on the weight just to make it quicker. It's here! The lens can fit in here. Alright, men here. I need to help my friend, so wakey wakey. It worked! Now to solve this little riddle. Yes! Time to smash that shuttle up good. Is TJ going by herself? Oh no, the rest is there as well. Shiva, why are you here? Oh, it must be because he was near the men here too. This is just getting better and better. Shiva, are you hurt? That took years of me. What just happened? I should have said something, Shiva. Anyone near the men here gets pulled in through it. I didn't think... so that's how it works, is that right? Well, I have to stock up on champions, black eggs, to get those years back. Hold on, are we in the Barrows? Well, I never. This is... You guys had this place all to yourself all this time? I think he changed his tune. Amazing what a change in perspective can do, ain't it? Well, it's quite striking when you see it in person. So, what do we do about Gramps? I can't drag him along with us, can we? If we want to send him back, I don't see the men here around here anywhere. We can hardly leave him here. He'll have to come along. This just gets better and better. The old man is gonna have the time of his life. He hasn't been out on a trip like this in ages, I bet. Alright. Will there be any way for us to save down here? Or are we supposed to just blast on through? Ah, well, what have we here? Shiva, please refrain from touching anything. Who knows what could happen? Looks like the other room we saw. Another one of the sorcerer's labs. Whoa, a raw lens. Seen better days, hasn't it? Dim, dirty, thing is broken. It lost its power. Looked like it was used to power up a rune lens. Ah, so it's just a shell. Great. Father! Ah, Taxa! He lived! Oh, that humongous lens! Ah, it worked! All those raw lenses from the monsters in the ruins. Their power! It's working! Finally, through transmutation, I can turn these raw lenses into something greater. The worms that populate Nevaehs are just as worthless as the cattle that came before them. But in greater numbers? If every one of the worms were to produce a raw lens, I might have enough magical power to learn the truth about the Runebarrows. If not, I'll just wait a few new worms to seep in and then do it again. Yeah, he totally went crazy, isn't it? It's gone. What are you doing, Daxa? Did he say he wanted a raw lens from every one of the worms? He did. And I think I finally get it. His plan was to empower the sigil using the humongous lens, and then curse the whole town with this Barrows blessing. That dirty no good. You think I'm just gonna let you play me like that, do ya? It's clear now. That's not my father. Isha. That's the evil sorcerer who cursed my home. And when I find him, I'll put an end to this for good. We have to act fast. The sigil must be destroyed. Anyone who gets in our way can meet the same end. Destroy them. Destroy them all. Ah, now we're talking. Anyone tries to stop us, you leave him to me, mate. Isha, I'm sorry. I had no idea it would end like this. You did nothing but stay true to your word, CJ. I'm grateful, truly. Will you help me one last time? To finish what my father couldn't. Do you even have to ask? Let's do it, Isha. Alright. Well, seeing as we cannot save here, I'm gonna leave the episode here and probably go straight into the next one, just to make sure that we don't miss a thing. So, next time we're gonna continue exploring the Sorcerer's Lab, finding the sigil, and beat the ever-living crap out of it. Yeah, I think that's a good plan for next time, isn't it? Until then, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are, and if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we try to destroy the sigil in the Sorcerer's Lab. Bye bye.